Jim Jordan hammers Democrats. He says they're weaponizing government against 63 million Trump voters. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. During Thursday's impeachment hearing, Representative Jim Jordan said what we've all been thinking about: what is really behind Democrats' attempts to remove Trump from office. Jordan claims that Democrats are weaponizing government against the 63 million people who voted for this president, and we think he's exactly right. They don't like us. That's what this is about. They don't like the president. They don't like the president's supporters, and they dislike so much they are willing to weaponize the government, Jordan said. A few years ago, it was the IRS. More recently, the FBI, and now it's the impeachment power of Congress, going after 63 million people and the guy we put in the White House. Watch as Jim Jordan hammers Democrats over their attempts to weaponize the government against Trump supporters and Republicans.
But Democrats don't care about the facts, and they're never going to stop. The whistleblower's lawyer said 10 days after the president was sworn in, coup has started, impeachment to follow. 16 Democrats on this committee voted to move forward with impeachment before Bob Mueller ever sat in front of this committee and testified, before President Trump and President Zelensky ever had their call. They're never going to stop with their attacks because they can't stand the fact that President Trump is actually draining the swamp and doing what he said he would do, and most importantly, getting results. Taxes cut, regulations reduced, economy growing at an unbelievable pace, lowest unemployment in 50 years, Gorsuch and Kavanaugh on the court, out of the Iran deal, embassy in Jerusalem, hostages home from North Korea, and oh, by the way, a new NAFTA agreement coming any day now. They can't stand it, and they're never going to stop. And it's not just because they don't like the president. It's not just because they don't like the president. They don't like us. They don't like the 63 million people who voted for this president. All of us in flyover country, all of us common folk in Ohio, Wisconsin, Tennessee, and Texas, they don't like us. How about what Mrs. Carlin said last week, sitting right there? The Democrat professor who came in here and told us what she believes. Liberals tend to cluster. Conservatives spread out because they don't even want to be around themselves. How about our colleague, Maxine Waters, June of 2018, when she said this? And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd and you push back on them and you tell them they are not welcome anymore, anywhere. That is scary. How about Peter Strzok, the guy who ran the Clinton investigation, the guy who ran the Trump-Russia investigation, the deputy head of counterintelligence who was fired when he said this, went to a Southern Virginia Walmart, I can smell the Trump support. They don't like us. That's what this is about. They don't like the president, they don't like the president's supporters, and they dislike us so much they're willing to weaponize the government. A few years ago it was the IRS, more recently it was the FBI, and now it's the impeachment power of Congress, going after 63 million people and the guy we put in the White House. Think about what Chairman Schiff did last week. He released the phone records of the president's personal lawyer. He released the phone records of a member of the press, and he released the phone records of a Republican member of Congress. This is scary stuff. This is scary stuff what they're doing, and frankly, it is dangerous for our country. It is not healthy for our country, and we should all remember what Emmett Flood told us, the president's lawyer, what he told us this past spring when the Mueller report first came out. It would be well to remember that what can be done to a president can be done to any of us. This is scary stuff and serious stuff, and I hope you guys will reconsider and stop it while you can. I yield back.
And read the full transcript of Representative Jordan's speech from the link in the description below. And let us know whether you see all these offensives the way Representative Jordan sees them in the comments down below. And haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a variety of Patriot-themed t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone covers, and a ton more. Make sure to check it out and maybe help us out by picking some products for yourself and your loved ones. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. link in the description below. And if you've liked this report, please let us know by tapping that like button down below and share this news among friends and family. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. This is David Ravine, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.